Welcome. Happy, what's today? Wednesday. Tuesday?
Right,
It's
Wednesday.
Okay, I'm good.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm good. Hey, we've got Alexandria Suarez here today from On Your Feet. I was going to sing it and then I chickened out. Happy National Puppy Day. Hello, Kansas. Hello, friends. Hello. Hello. What's up? We got some news.
Yeah, we have some news to get
There's
through
like
first.
stuff to talk about. We got stuff. I matched my sweater to your eyes today. So.
Oh, there we go. And we kind of match.
Yeah,
there we go.
kinda. Yes. Let's go. Let's talk about the news.
Okay, so two musicals are currently eyeing Broadway, circling the boards, as they say.
Circling the boards.
So the first, Roman Holiday, which, based on the film, obviously, and they're going to use the music of Cole Porter.
Awesome.
That's going to play San Francisco earlier in 2017, and then should be heading to Broadway that fall.
Feels really far away, but there's stuff coming. Hi, Aaron. Hi,
Well, that's
everybody.
how it is. You have everything lined up now,
It
and then you
just
have to start
circles
thinking about what's
the
coming
board,
next.
as he says. Yeah. So Roman Holiday is circling around, going to San Francisco. The Prom, directed by Casey Nicholaw.
Yeah,
He's going to have 4 shows on Broadway.
Yeah, and if
in
Casey
about a month.
Nicholaw is directing a show, you know that
gotta keep your
it's
eye
one
on
to
it.
keep an eye out on. Yeah.
Absolutely. Happy birthday, Emma. Happy 16. Yeah, we got some other stuff. Daphne Vega. You might know her from a little show called Rent. She's coming off Broadway. And Chiara I'm not going to say her name right. Allegria Hudis, Pulitzer Prize winner, is coming. It's called Daphne's Dive.
But she
Daphne
is not
Vega.
playing Daphne.
Just to confuse you. Just to confuse you. So that's happening. You did a little interesting interview with an opera star.
Oh, yeah. So Caitlin, our photographer, and I got to go backstage at the Met last week to talk to Sandra Radvanovsky, who's an American opera star who this season at
She's
the
like
Met...
a one-woman Wolf Hall. But not really.
Basic, kind of, yeah.
Kind
So
of.
this season at the Met, she's making history there by being the first person in that house to sing these 3 roles all in one season. She first played Anne Boleyn, then she did Mary, Queen of Scots, and then tomorrow
I.
she opens in an opera called Roberta Devera, and she plays Elizabeth I. So we got to take a look at how she goes from this like glamorous opera star to like old Queen Elizabeth,
Old, crunchy,
like close to
queen
death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's not what she
Yeah,
calls
and for anyone out there who doesn't have, doesn't see the urge to try opera out, she has some words for you. So I would
She
go
wants
ahead
you to
and
come
read
to
that.
the opera.
Yeah.
Okay, you Broadway people.
Enough is enough.
And we just have to do what the diva says. Also, Uzo Aduba is in London doing Jean Genet's The Maids with Laura Carmichael, who was on Downton Abbey, and we have Q&A with her. Uzo, 2-time Emmy winner, but she was ours first. She was our theater chick first.
I saw her at the ART years ago.
Look at you with your background.
Mm-hmm.
You and Uzo
With
go
Lena
way back.
Hall. It was Gavin Creel, Leah Delaria,
Wow.
Prometheus Bound.
Well, how is that?
It's awesome.
What else can we talk about? There's going to be a lab of the Honeymooners. You're all too young to know this because if you're on Periscope, you're too young. Honeymooners, classic sitcom. They're doing it as a lab, but some big names attached. Tony winner Michael McGraw, who's now in She Loves Me, and Leslie Kritzer is reuniting with Laura Bell Bundy from a little show called Legally Blonde. They're doing that. What else is going on?
Nice.
Yes, there's Ken Howard. We just found out has passed away. He's a Tony winner from Child's Play from 1970. So
Right.
we're working on that. That's sad news. And then what else is going on here?
Geneva Carr is going off Broadway.
Tony nominee,
Yeah, for Hand to God.
Hand to God.
So she'll be in Incognito with Morgan Spector. And that begins May, right? Yeah, May 3rd.
Oh, and there's a little show called Hamilton holding some
Oh,
open
right.
auditions.
I heard of it.
Have you heard of that? So don't throw away your shot. I have to say that. And
So yeah, they're going to be an
audition for
open call. You
Hamilton.
don't have to be equity or anything in San Fran, LA, and New York. So you can check out the site and Imogen's odds and ends to find the dates for that.
Yes. But that's not interesting. Here's what's interesting.
Yeah.
Alexandria
I'll get out of the way.
Suarez is
Bye,
here
Bye,
from
everyone.
On Your Feet, which I'm not. And they're adding new Phantom cast members. That's true. What is the Hamilton? Come here, Alexandria.
What's up?
I'm going to give you some applause. Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm home.
welcome home.
What's up?
You
I love
guys.
this chair.
Isn't that cool?
Oh,
Hello,
I'm
you.
pretty sure I'm sitting in
How are
correctly.
you?
I'm good. How
This
are
is
you?
our little Gloria. We go way back. We go way back. First question, how old are you?
I'm
That's very
15.
rude.
We go.
We go way back to our fresh face.
Can you phrase it better? What's your age?
What's your age?
15.
Oh, I like the wink. She's such a shy girl.
I'm so shy.
She's so shy. People are dying to see On Your Feet. We'll be on Broadway
Thank
for a while. Yeah, we hope so. All right, so let's give a little background. You play
Let's
Gloria
do it.
Stefan before she's Gloria Estefan.
Yes.
You play her
Yes.
as a child.
I play her as a child, and it's amazing because I get to portray years that no one recognizes of hers. It's just like and it's amazing because after the show, my dance teacher just saw you last night. Thank you so much. After the show at the stage door, there are some people that are like, well, my acquaintance who knew this was like really close to her when she was a little girl. I'm like, oh, that's
It's like 6 degrees of Gloria, and you're at the center of it. Now, actually, your mom looks exactly like Gloria. And
she is.
Did she get
gorgeous.
stopped, like, at the stage door? Hilarious. And well, people might know you from something else. They might know your voice. You have a famous voice. Do you want to tell the people your background if they don't already know? Do you know?
They may not know. I'll just do yum 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 delicioso. Backpack on Dora the Explorer. If you didn't know.
Backpack. Dora the Explorer.
Someone's like,
kind of thing. People are like, what? What? Yeah, that's basically how you spell what you just did. Very good. Very good. Dora the Explorer. Thank you for giving us a taste of that.
Thank you.
That must have been a fun gig. How old were you when you started doing that?
I was approximately 7 years old. Do it again. Life goals. You are a life goal.
So
I was 6.
So
I'm sorry.
You
I
were
was
6.
I was 6.
And they got you to sit still long enough to do that.
I guess I've always been a very patient person.
Really? Because, I mean, I have kids and they would never. Never. So, let's talk about On Your Feet.
Let's do it.
There's a lot of Glorias in that room. We've got Anna. You've got Miss Gloria herself.
You got Gloria.
You've got Gloria's doppelganger, your mom. And you've got you.
I've
Not
got
to mention Grandma
Andrea.
and Andrea. There's a lot of maternal love going on in that place,
my
isn't
goodness.
there?
I love that. That's such a, like, all jokes aside, no, jokes included.
Yeah, we'll keep
I love that term, maternal. Yeah, I always say, I always tell Andrea, I'm like when we leave the show and stuff, I'm like, bye, onstage maternal figure to Brandon.
Do they give you advice? Did they take you under their wings? All of them?
I think we're, like, they call me Alex, I got this Suarez because...
They call you what?
Alex, I got this Suarez.
I got this.
Because
That's a good name.
Thanks. Because advice, we're very, very attached, and they're always like, you're very mature. I mean, you're like fun and stuff. You're very mature. So we're just very close. Thanks.
You're on the ground.
No, but they're very maternal. They are very maternal with me. So they do give me advice sometimes, and we just sound off each other.
Well, there are a lot of kids that are on Broadway right now, but you don't have a lot of kids in your cast.
No, I have Eddie Hernandez, who plays a million roles. Who else?
There's like a couple.
Our
But it's not the same as like if you were in School of Rock. Do you split the role with anyone else? Are you doing 8 shows a week?
I'm doing 8 shows a
I
week.
mean, that's a lot.
But it's fun.
And you do schoolwork?
Yes, I do schoolwork.
Stay in school, people. Is this your first Broadway show? Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. You close friends with the understudy? We're like this.
Who's your understudy? Let's shout out.
Fabia Garrett. Ooh, she's really sweet. I don't know what she's doing, but I'm sure she's...
Okay, people really want to know how to memorize lines.
How to memorize lines. Well, fortunately, like the school, I'm going to give a shout out to my elementary school, Woodrow Wilson.
Woodrow Wilson
they were
in New Jersey.
They, it was like a star school. It was a very like exemplary school, and I was always like high honor roll and everything, and
Nice.
they prepared us basically for high school work prior to entering high school.
Advanced.
Memorizing lines, I think you just have to be centered. I mean, and then it's like, oh, that's so easy to do, be centered. I think you have to just, this is a great question, whoever asked that. I think to memorize lines, you have to just, I don't know, picture that you already know the lines and you're just having a conversation. Because acting is a staged conversation.
That's true.
So,
that's good. So people want to know what your favorite Broadway show is besides On Your Feet.
Oh my goodness.
What was the first Broadway show you saw?
The first Broadway show that I saw? What was the first Broadway show I saw?
I mean, you just live really nearby. You must have come here all the time, right? Did you?
Yes, I did.
And you were like a famous 6-year-old, so that happened.
What was my first? I think it either had to be like Mary Poppins or something, I think. Or Billy Elliot, or
Also good.
Wicked
Wicked
was my first. Wicked
That's how you
was
have
my
to say it.
first. It was a pretty wicked show. Ah!
Oh my gosh. I didn't press that button. And look how she smiles like she's so innocent. You're so sneaky.
I'm so sneaky.
She's so sneaky, and she's so innocent looking, and it's all a lie. It's a lie. So are there any shenanigans that go on backstage at
Shenanigans? There are more shenanigans than show. I'm just gonna put it that
That's
way.
the quote of the day.
It was, I mean, it's always fun. I mean, we're a family, so whatever occurs, we're sound off boards.
And you have every generation person.
I have every generation. It's amazing. Because we're so close, so it's ideal to see everyone feeding off each other. So whenever something funny happens, we're just like, well, it's like theater.
I want to see what goes on backstage there on April Fool's. It's going to be bananas.
I can't tell you.
Are there any onstage mishaps?
On-stage mishaps. Oh, well, we have very reliable scenery and props, and everyone is very reliable.
Except for that one time.
But there are some days where like the machines are just not feeling it, and then it's like one lift that we do. Like I come up on, I'm not gonna tell you, but it's like this thing, and we're using it, and then sometimes it just stops, and we're just like, and then we just have to.
Like if you're in an
continue.
elevator, that just stops, but in front of 1,200 people. Like
Yeah, but
something
you
like
know
that.
what? You just
You go with
the
it. It's
smooth
live
part
theater,
is that
people.
the smooth part is that we've rehearsed for so long, and
Yeah.
everything goes hand in hand. So you know how to just make
So
it
do
smooth.
Gloria and Emilio pop in now and then?
Oh yeah, definitely. They practically, like, when they have time, they do a week here, week in Florida, week here, week in Florida. They've been very maternal and paternal. They've been very hands-on,
Yeah.
hands-on since like the first. I've been
You,
here
like,
since
follow
like the
Gloria
first
around?
draft of like the show. Like the first workshop was like now 2 years.
But you're
ago.
like 2 feet taller now. I'm
No, that's not logical.
You know what I love about you? You're so reserved. That's what I love about you. People want to know where in New Jersey you're from. That's kind of out there. That's a thing.
I'm New Jersey,
But where in New Jersey do you want to say? You don't have to say.
place
You're-
with trees.
You place with trees.
I
How do you feel
always,
about Josh's white shorts? That's a very important question. I'm
The
sure
white
you've never been
shorts-
asked that before.
I've never even I've never remotely thought about that. The white shorts. What's really funny is that
The hottest topic.
when it is the hottest. When I'm leaving my part of the show, he's entering. So what's really funny is that I always get to see the white shorts, but I don't care because he's like my brother. He's like
Yeah.
a very brotherly figure to me, so I'm like, I don't care. I mean, the white shorts are great.
And
Great
short.
stitching.
They're short shorts.
He maintains himself very fit,
Okay,
so he's
people are
good.
picking up on the fact that you are very fashionable and they want to know where you like to shop. And I just want to say you have amazing shoes on. And the last time I saw you, you had amazing shoes on. You love a cute sneaker.
I do. I have my ideal sneaker. Everyone who knows me will know this. Is
I'm sure you're all watching.
I'm very into like walking and just like walking everywhere. If you don't have to take any transportation, you don't have to do anything, just walk. So I like the very, very flat sneakers. I've been obsessed with Doc Martens for as long as I can remember. I can go anywhere from Mary Jane's to flats and
She's fashionable.
And
You
then,
guys, she's
thank
15.
you.
She knows everything. I'm sorry, I'm 15. Which Broadway, people want to know which Broadway actors you look up to.
Which Broadway actors do
You
I
don't
look
have to
up
mention your cast. We know you look up to them. Josh is watching right now, right? He's like, I'm your big brother, right? But besides them, besides those people in your show,
Yeah,
those talented people in your show.
I think various people. Bernadette Peters has always been a very prominent
Bring on the
figure
hearts
in
for
our life.
Bernadette, you guys.
No, I mean, I try not to think like it's very important to have goals and to have, people that you want to model at least a bit. Yes, I have seen Hamilton. Bernadette, yes. Yeah, I think it's very important to have people to model, your goals after. Not fully, but I think someone like her,
Andrea Burns, your maternal figure, who
my
you're going to
maternal
take with
figure.
you to every show
Everyone
you
in my
do from now on.
cast, everyone. But I think people, period, like in other industries, I see people in other industries, and they're just slaying. They're doing amazingly, and I'm like, well, that's what I want to do for Broadway. That's what I want to do
That
for
makes
anything in my
sense.
career.
People love your hair. I mean, obviously.
Thanks.
Stop encouraging her, okay?
Yeah.
Keep the ego in check here. No, I'm just
Ah, I promise I'm nice. guys.
So what do you want to do next? What's your dream role? Broadway dream role?
Yes, I've been asked this question before.
Mm-hmm. Probably by me.
Yes. Someone recently asked me that in an interview, and I was like, I think I'm a very firm believer in whatever, like, what's meant for you is going to happen.
See, grounded.
So I think
grounded, cool, not too shy. What was your first audition like for On Your Feet? Or OIF,
First.
if you just
OIF.
used the first
We have
3
a
letters.
slogan, have you OIF'd today? Okay, so what was your first audition like?
What did you
It was-
sing?
We were supposed to prepare an English song and a Spanish song, and I performed for Jerry Mitchell. Shout out to Jerry. Woo! He
Full
was-
out. You gotta
And
say
full out. I forgot the hashtag, whatever. So I did the Spanish song, and I said, well, I prepared Jerry. I prepared the English, and he's like, no, that's not going to be necessary. That's sensational. And I was like, oh, that's great. Thanks. I didn't say that, but I was
What
like,
did you
oh, that's
sing?
great. Tu Fotografia. It's a really nice song by Gloria. It's like reminiscing about her father, and it's very. I mean, I didn't. Now I'm thinking about it, and it's very closely tied to the storyline. Well, every song of hers is closely tied to this.
Oh, that's sweet. That's a sweet story. All right, you guys. Hey, is there anything else you want to tell us?
I'm obsessed with Granny Smith green apples, so I might get a
Bring
P.O.
it to the
box. And you
station.
can.
P.O. box filled with apples. Okay, apples. Anything else you want to tell the people?
What else? I really appreciate you guys for tuning in. Fave animal. I mean, I love animals, but I'm sort of biased for puppies.
I mean,
I have a
isn't it
puppy.
National Puppy Day?
It's National Puppy. I
Where's your
posted
puppy?
National. She's at home.
I knew you had one. I knew this. There are things I know. We just love each other because she is
We
so
do.
talented. She's so sweet. Her mom looks like Gloria. I think that's basically covers everything I have to say. What kind of dog do you have?
A Brussels Griffin, not a Brussels sprout.
A diva of a dog. I think that's accurate.
She's actually very sweet. She falls asleep everywhere, like wherever.
She's
She's very
sweet.
cuddly.
Does she come backstage?
No.
No.
We're we love her, but we're respectful.
Respectful of the working space of the other
Oh,
actors.
I
yes.
do have to say something. Recently,
Here
wait,
we
I have to
go.
talk real quick about school.
Okay, here we go.
As good as it gets, yes. Brussels Griffin's dog wasn't as good as it gets.
Oh my God,
That's our
you guys
reference. That's
know
what we always say.
everything.
You guys are
know
smart.
everything.
So school is very, like you asked about school. School is vital. I took
Yes.
my SATs in 7th and 8th grade.
Wow.
Because
What?
about
Is that
school,
done
'cause
now?
we never really
They changed the rules.
So that's very important. That's vital with the arts. And what else? Oh, you're in 7th. I'm in another. So I recently there's like this little corner, like my part, like on deck off stage, where I hang out before another song, and there's a tape, and I was like, Andrea is the first one to ever call me Alexita, and I love the
sweet.
name so much. And then I was like, this is my corner, and everyone was like, this is your corner. You should label it. And I was like, okay. So someone
Market
got me a
territory.
green tape. Yeah, someone got me a fluorescent green tape, whatever. And it says Alexita's Corner, and I am so proud to come into the
Can we
theater
come
every
see it?
day. Please.
Okay, you need to put pictures of
I
that.
posted
up
it on Twitter.
Did you? All right, we need to go check out your Twitter.
Let's do it.
What is your Twitter again? S.
SCA 1618
Here you go.
at
Right. The at goes. We got it. We got it. Thank you.
Green
That's
Hearts.
not- Thanks for teaching us about the Twitter.
You know, you never know. Those
Do you have an
Twitter names.
Instagram?
No, I don't.
Do you have a
I don't.
Periscope?
No.
Okay, well, you just have to come back here anytime
I'll
you
come.
want. Anytime you want.
Definitely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Love you. Oh,
Thank you so
bye,
much.
Alexita.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you, guys.